Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talks, where we dive into the fascinating world of technology and development. I'm your host, and today we're exploring how AI is transforming the way we code with tools like GitHub Copilot. It's truly a game changer for developers at all levels. So, let's get right into it. Now imagine you're a developer, working late at night, coffee in hand, and suddenly you hit a wall with an error in your code. Frustrating, right? Well, that's where GitHub Copilot comes in. This tool uses AI to assist you by writing code snippets, suggesting whole functions, and even recommending best practices, all while you're in your coding environment. It's like having a trusty sidekick that knows the ins and outs of coding. But how exactly does this work? Well, Copilot is powered by machine learning models trained on vast amounts of code from various public repositories. Think of it as having access to an entire library of programming knowledge at your fingertips, minus the dusty books. This ability not only saves time, but can also help you learn new programming languages and frameworks on the go. Now, I want to hear your thoughts. Have you ever tried using AI assistants in coding? What was that experience like for you? It's such an interesting concept, bridging the old practice of coding with new, innovative techniques. Another key feature of GitHub, beyond Copilot, is its rich platform for collaboration. It allows teams to plan and track work seamlessly with features like issues and discussions. Ever experienced the chaos of managing team projects? Yeah, I think we all have. But with GitHub's workflow automation, you can streamline processes and keep everyone in the loop, which is a huge relief, especially for larger teams. We also can't forget about GitHub Sponsors, which enables developers to fund open-source projects. This community-based funding model is reshaping how developers can sustain their work while contributing to code that everyone benefits from. It's like crowdsourcing your coffee money for developers coding in the wee hours. And let's talk about the future. As AI continues to evolve, the possibilities with tools like GitHub Copilot are endless. Could it eventually help us code entire applications? Can you imagine how that could change the landscape of software development? Speaking of the future, what do you think is the most exciting potential application of AI in coding? I mean, we're already seeing leaps in automation, but where do we go from here? As we wrap up today's discussion, let's reflect on the key insights we've shared. AI tools like GitHub Copilot are not just assistants, they're catalysts for innovation in coding. They make coding faster, easier, and more accessible, which ultimately drives creativity in tech. Thanks for joining me on this tech journey today. If you have questions or want to share your thoughts about AI and coding, feel free to reach out. Until next time, keep coding and keep innovating.